guys you this wonderful morning. It's yet another fine morning. I know it's cold, but anyway, we have to do things regardless of the weather. So guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Kate. Yes, Kate Warrior. I decided to add Kate because I think it's short and sweet. Yeah. So this channel is all about positivity and sharing, our day-to-day life activities or truth about life, what we do. Again, it's all about positivity. Yeah. So if you're new here, karibu sana, kindly subscribe. That is if you haven't. And if you're returning subscriber, thank you so much. I always say this is a family. You feel me? Yeah. Well, we miss each other. We hug each other. Kwa hewa. So guys, I hope I know you've already woken up and you're on your way to work. You're preparing yourself. Yeah, for me, I'm here washing vyombos and then I rush. So guys, how did you sleep? And hope you had a fantastic night. I had one too, but I don't know. At times sleep is never enough. I don't know if one thing about me, when I sleep early, I tend to wake up sleepy. You feel me? But when I sleep late at night, I always wake up very early. And there's no sleep. Hakuna. It's called what ya usingizi. Something ya usingizi. Yeah. So guys, sorry if you hear some noise. There's some construction going on. There's nothing we can do about it. So this wonderful morning, I thought of talking about something that has been affecting me directly. I don't know if it has been affecting you, but it has been affecting me for quite some time. And I thought of talking it out. The moment you realize about something, that means that you've accepted first. It's all about when you face a challenge or a problem, the first step is always accepting that you have that problem, and then the next step, thinking about what to do about it. That step is now working on it after you've thought about things that you're supposed to do to work on the problem. Now the third step is now working on it. You get? And this problem is procrastination. Yeah, what we procrastinate. I've been one of them for the longest time possible. For us who don't know what that is, in Ilam, you keep on postponing things, and eventually you end up not doing them. You get? Procrastination, at times you might end up doing them, but when it's late. For me, personally, I think procrastination is different from postponing things. This is the reason as why I think they are different. Because for procrastination, most of the times you'll end up not doing what you are meant to do, and at the right time. Postponing, eventually, you would do it at that time maybe, but you'll do it since you have a timeline. Like when you have a timeline for, let's say today's on Tuesday, and you have a timeline for Friday. So you're supposed to start working on it today. So you're like, see, I still have back a Friday. You postpone. By the time Thursday, jioni fikas, that's when you're remembering, oh my God, I have this assignment or whatever, that you're supposed to do. And now because the deadline is tomorrow, you work on it that Thursday night. That is postponing. For procrastination, you know that you're supposed to do something today, and you keep on saying, see, I'll do it the next hour. Then the next hour comes, sintafanya your next. So even the day ends with you not having done what you had planned to do. You feel me? So procrastination, it's a bad disease because you find that, you know, when you do a recap of the things that you were supposed to do, some of the things you would have done maybe even in your life, you find there's this one thing that you started saying you'll do even maybe 5 years ago, you've never done it. That is procrastination. Now, it's very bad because it always catches up with you. It will one day catch up with you, and God forbid, it might be too late for you to mend things, or to do what you are supposed to do. So, number one, and you know, there are people who are just okay with it. You know, when you tell them, unajua, ufanyangi, you unasemanga and ufanyangi, and you find someone saying, mi nakuanga hivo. Mi niliumbwa hivo. Si maumbile, why, please. Let's not cheat. Let's not lie to one another. It's not about maumbile. It's something that we acquire in life and we embrace. And the moment you say that you're used to it, you find that now you've already embraced it and you've personalized it. And now when you start saying it's something I have, you've already owned it. So you are owning a dangerous disease. Procrastination in mbaya. Worst of it all is when now you have both of them combined. You procrastinate and you postpone. Hallelujah. Postponing. There are those who can be, I'm talking about, when I talk about assignments, I know you understand. It's not about at school, apana. Assignments is a day-to-day, you know, when you ought to do something, maybe in your job, maybe in your personal, exactly. Postponing, there are those who can do, you give them a 30 minutes work and you give them a whole week. So there are those who can do a 30-minute work in a whole week, and those who can take a whole week to do a 30-minute work. Does that make sense? Yani, you've been given something that will cost you 30 minutes, but you find there's someone who is doing it every day, till that time comes. By the time the deadline is coming, they're already sure of what they've done. Then there are these other special people, this special category, they won't do that time. They will take, they've been given 7 days to do a 30 minutes work. Now, they will take 30 minutes to do a 7 days work. You get? Like, those are the times, they won't even think about it. They always think about it when time is here. When now it's like 30 minutes to go, that's when they'll sit on it. And that category, me, I always call it special. But then that's a special category because most of them, I don't understand why. As much as they're taking 30 minutes to do that work, they always do it perfectly. I have never understood. Me, I don't know who will help us here. Because I'm in that category. And I'm not, funniest thing, I'm not trying to justify myself saying that I'm not alone because I've met people, like, sharp-minded people. Hello. Like, I don't know. But anyway, I've never understood. At times, we'll be having something that, and for me, I always think about it, how to do about it, and the moment I sit down, I'm like, let me do it. I find myself doing other things, and my mind is away from it. But now when time is here, and I sit on it, my whole mind is there. Ideas start shooting from left, right, and center, everywhere, you know. And by the time I'm giving that presentation, I mean, it's convincing enough. You feel it's well researched. Like my mind, I don't know, my mind works well in a rush, you know, when it's that last minute. But that's not our talk today. But I know there's that. So I had to give a difference between that and procrastination. Procrastination ni ile hufanyi hata hiyo kazi. And now, what I was saying today is, if you're a procrastinator, Number one, just know that you are. And no, it's not that imaumbile. That is laziness of the mind. Oh my God. Shit. Yeah. It's laziness of the mind. Procrastinating for nothing. So guys, if you're a procrastinator, try so much. And to avoid it, look for ways to avoid, because actually it can cost you big time. It can cost you big time. Those who procrastinate, you know. And you can share ideas maybe of what you've done for those who realize they had it and maybe you overcame it. For me, one thing I used to do, like I always said before I started this channel, that was last year, and yes, you can see the videos are so few. I used to think of this is an idea I thought in 2018, and I had other ideas of what I wanted to do, because as I said in the beginning, it was supposed to be a true talk show, and I had things aligned, I had people aligned, I had already talked to people, you know, but every time I would say, I'll tell Shanza next week mpaka leo with those people, you know. By that time I was in a different location, and that's where I could find those people. It got to a time where I moved from that location. Look at me. Did I even end up doing it? No. Where are those people? They are there. I left them there. And if I'm to do it with them, now it will cost me money, resources to go find them. You feel me? And by that time, I was in the right location. They were there. You know, these are people that I used to talk to, I used to chat with every morning. I had a good time to do that. But from 2018 up to this time, I've never done it. And now it took me all those years to tell myself, listen, to sit myself down and have a meeting with myself and say, listen, you've been procrastinating this for too long. When are you going to start? And now when the time came, you see now, that idea I had when I was there, now I came back. I had to think of other things, and I was like, no, even if I start right now, what will I do? Because I had a different idea altogether. You get? And I was like, just start. Those ideas will find you. Because now if I sit and say, let me now strategize on something else, that is procrastination, and it will still catch up with me and I'll be like, I won't do it. You feel? So if you have that problem, face it right now. Number one, accept that you have that problem, and think of ways of how to go over it, to go about it, to get rid of it. And number three, do it. You see? Yeah. And with that, have a good day, and just know that I love you so much. Have a fruitful one. See you.